Okay, we're moving on to the next section. This is lesson 4 of Yang Lu Chan's form, basic form. So, from Peng, we got to Peng in the last lesson. Footwork. All the same principles apply as the first step. The whole roll the heel up, let it roll forward, place the heel down, the balance, everything's the same. The only difference here is your foot's not got far to travel. It's just literally going to pick up and pretty much put down where it was, kind of thing. This movement, in fact, it's almost like you're just swiveling on the heels in terms of where you're going to be going. But of course we do it as a step for that composure and the balance training. So, you're in your bow stance, left leg forward bow stance. 70% of your weight is in your front leg. So you're going to do 3 things together. You're going to sink all your weight forward, turn 45 degrees to your right and pick up your right heel. Just like that. So at this point I'm now totally centered in my left leg. The heel's off the ground. The bum is still tucked under. Don't let this happen. Keep it tucked under. So that's what we're going to do there. You're going to roll it to there. Now you just hold this structure. So it's the same as before. Remember when we did this move, we came to here, we just held structure and did the step by itself. Didn't have to worry about anything else. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to come into the same posture on the reverse side. We hold structure and just worry about the right foot. To get that step right, then carry on into the next movement. So, you're going to twist your body to the corner, lift up your heel. 1. Lift your foot up now and put your heel back where it was. See? Putting it back here. So again, like before, be careful not to do this. If you watch my foot carefully, don't bring it across your body. See, I've gone narrow, like the same principle as before. So from where it picks up, if you notice the angle of my foot is facing out to this corner, I don't want to raise it and then bring the heel into where the toe is. What I want to do is keep it on this angle, and I want to put the toe out to where the heel is. So I'm effectively, my foot's moving outward, it's not moving inward when I place it down. So the toes, like I said, like as if I'm swiveling on the heel, not swiveling on the toe, because that would bring my foot in. This will bring my foot slightly outward. So just roll the foot up. 1, 2, and place the heel. When the heel touches the ground, the hips are just here on the corner like before. Then, just like before, roll your weight forward. The only difference is this time, as you come forward, your hips will still pull to the front, but your foot will come around, because this time your foot started out here. You didn't have the 45 degree stance. So you've got a 90 degree stance at the moment, so as your hips pull into the front, so your foot will just naturally come around with you. You can't possibly turn your hips fully to the front without your foot coming around. So you shouldn't have to worry about the foot, just let it come with you as you turn your hips and squeeze them in, keeping the pelvis tucked under. Just make sure that it's always the toes coming to the front, like that. Never push your heel to the rear. That's sending your energy out the rear. We want all our energy coming forwards. Also, like I said in the previous lessons, keep the weight in the center of your foot. So when you drag it, don't let this happen. See, my little toes rolled up. You must keep the weight in the center of that foot, even though most of the weight's going forward now. Even that little bit of weight that's still in that foot must be in the center of the foot. Center this way, not center this way, obviously. The weight's always just in that front part of the heel, which is obviously to the rear. So we've placed the foot. So basically your foot should drag flat on the ground and not kinking like this with the little toe, because that's going to sag your hip, sag your knee, keep it down, and that keeps a nice structure in the hips. Okay, hands, what we've got to do is this. Exactly the same structure as before, but in reverse. So we come from here. You're going to change the state of each of your palms. So the right hand is yang, the left hand is yin. Right hand is yin, left hand is yang. So they've changed, so they're opposite. 1, like one of these kind of blocks, like we've done in our small sansao. Here. So with count 1, which is where we turned the hips, sunk the weight forward, and picked up the heel, remember to practice this. So practice the legs first. Just get that right. Just go, okay, 1, 2, 3. And then get it so you're not in 3 sections. Just go 1, just a continuous motion. So you're not try to get one fluent action and forward. But with those three elements, you do three things with your hands, or actually the middle element you don't, you just hold the hands. So from here, count 1, we do that blocking motion, just like before. 1. So see how my right hand is not moving at all. If I do it to the camera, this direction, see my hands in front of the camera, watch. So you don't go like this. Don't allow your hand to move to the side. This hand actually moves forward a little bit when you do the motion, because of course you're bumping with the back of that hinge again in the application. So, as you turn to the corner, hinge this arm, bump it across, and let the left hand come over top, so it's the same as before, one hand on top of the other, like that. Your head has turned here. As soon as you start to move, remember the eyes always face to where the action is happening, so watch my eyes from here. Before I've even started doing the movement, my eyes are already looking over here. I haven't turned my head though, just my eyes look out this way. And then my head, see my head's turned halfway, and then my head's now caught up to my eyes. The eyes are the first thing to react. So, eyes, now do the motion. 1, so everything's facing to that northeast corner. One palm on top of the other, both the wrists are in your center, the quad is open. Nice and strong, the bum's tucked under. Just hold structure and do your footwork that you've already practiced by yourself. Pick it up, place the heel down. I've still got a shoulder width stance, or a hip width stance, this way now, between my feet. Most important. You've got to be hard on yourself. Check your feet all the time when you're learning. Don't just, oh yeah, that's good enough, yeah, that'll do kind of thing. Saying that'll do, you'll never get anywhere with your Tai Chi training. It's got to be very pedantic and specific. I learnt this form 1 move per day. If I didn't have one move right, I didn't get the next move. So, 1, 2. Now, as I come forward, the left hand doesn't have to do anything. Watch. It just moves with the body. That's all it's going to do. It stays in your center. It's already yang, so it just moves with your body like that. The right hand, though, is going to do the same as what the left hand did in the previous posture. It's going to do the punging up move like this. So we go from here, just raise it up until it is in front of the left hand like that, like you're holding a small ball in front of your chest. So it's in your center. So again, all it's doing is that, just raising up. It's only your body that makes it turn and twist to the front. The only difference in the structure now, if you look at the structure of my palms to my center, pung would be like that. If it was single pung, such as this, see the wrist would be in the center. But because I've got the other hand, see both hands are representing the center now. See how, in this case, my palms are in my center as opposed to one wrist being in the center. So it's actually like that. So normal pung, just like that. Double pung, like that. So just showing the arms a little bit closer there. 1, there's your motion, take your step, roll forward, raise the right palm up to there like that.